Hello friends, it's Miss Jamie and I'm so excited to be here with you again today to learn more about spiders. Before we do our lesson, let's sing Animal Farm with Miss Nancy. Here she is.
This is Animal Farm from Shadow. Come and see my animal farm, my animal farm, my animal farm. Come and see my animal farm, my animal farm. Come and see my animal farm, my animal farm, my animal farm. Come and see my animal farm where you will find a rooster. The rooster bounces up and down and says, cock-a-doodle doodle 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 doo. Cock-a-doodle doodle 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 doo. Come and see my animal farm, my animal farm, my animal farm. Come and see my animal farm where you will find a cow. The cow says moo. And the rooster bounces up and down and says, cock-a-doodle doodle 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 doo. Cock-a-doodle doodle 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 doo. Come and see my animal farm, my animal farm, my animal farm. Come and see my animal farm where you will find a duck. The duck says quack, 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 quack. The cow says moo. And the rooster bounces up and down and says, cock-a-doodle doodle 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 doo. Cock-a-doodle doodle 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 doo. Come and see my animal farm, my animal farm, my animal farm. Come and see my animal farm where you will find a horse. The horse says neigh. The duck says quack, 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 quack. The cow says moo. And the rooster bounces up and down and says, cock-a-doodle doodle 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 doo. Cock-a-doodle doodle 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 doo. Cock-a-doodle doodle 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 doo. Cock-a-doodle doodle 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 doo.
Thank you so much, Miss Nancy. And now it's time for us to wake up Betsy Blackbird. Will you call her? 1, 2, 3. Say, Betsy, where are you? Betsy, friend, are you back there? She is. She wants to come say hello to you. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. How are you? Hello, Betsy. How are you? Hello, Miss Jamie. How are you? We're so glad to see you. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. We're all here together. Yay! Friends, do you remember what we're learning about all week? Yes, say it. We're learning about spiders. And can you remember the big, smart science word for spiders? It starts with arachnids. Did you remember that big word? Wow, I'm so impressed. Arachnid is another word for a spider. Today we're going to learn about the kind of spiders that build webs. Now you might have some questions about spider webs. Maybe you wonder, do all spiders spin webs? And I'm going to show you a few pictures out of this book called Do All Spiders Spin Webs? And we'll try to figure out the answers. This is a fact book. It has real, true facts. It's not a story like Pete the Cat. And here is a picture of some different kinds of webs that spiders build. These are garden webs, This is a sheet web. This is an orb weaver spider. And this spider makes a nest to try to catch food in this grass spider nest. Did you see that? All spiders have spinnerets on their tails, sort of on the back of their cephalothorax. They have these two little parts of their body called a spinneret. And the spinneret has silk that comes out of the spider's body. Sticky silk. All spiders have spinnerets that make silk. But only some of the spiders use their silk to make a web. Today, we're going to learn about the spiders that make webs. And tomorrow, we'll learn about the other kind of spiders that don't make webs. They have to hunt for their food. That's what we'll learn tomorrow. So today, we're going to talk all about spiders that make webs. Some spiders spin webs to catch their prey. They can't go to the grocery store to buy lunch. They have to build a web, a sticky, strong web. So when an insect flies into the web, it gets stuck. And then do you know what the spider does? It rushes over to where the insect got caught, and it spins silk all around the insect. And then the spider doesn't eat the insect. This next part is a little bit gross. Do you know what the spider does? It drinks the insect, because when you spin the silk around it, it makes it like an insect milkshake. And then the spider will drink it. Fly milkshakes. I don't think I would like that, but that's delicious for a spider. And that's why a spider spins its web, so it can catch bugs to eat. We're going to do a little poem about a hungry spider. Maybe it's this spider, or maybe it's this spider, who spun a web to try to catch some flies. Do you see my spider up here? One hungry spider looking for some lunch hopes to catch a fly so that he could munch. One fly comes close to its web. You look tasty, the spider said. Caught the fly. Now we've got one hungry spider looking for some lunch. He hopes to catch a fly so that he can munch. A fly comes close to its web. You look tasty, the spider said. Now there's 2 flies caught in the web. One hungry spider looking for some lunch hopes to catch a fly so that he can munch. You look tasty, the spider said. Now another little fly is caught in the web. Let's count how many flies got caught in the web. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh no. One hungry spider looking for some lunch hopes to catch a fly so that he can munch. A fly comes close. That one's going to go upside down. To his web. You look tasty, the spider said. Should we count how many flies this spider has caught? We'll start over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. One hungry spider looking for some lunch hopes to catch a fly so that he can munch. The fly comes close to his web. You look tasty, the spider said. Now, how many little flies are stuck in the web? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the spider says, I'm full. Look at all of the all the flies that got caught in the spider's sticky web. That's silly, isn't it? Let's fly them off. Ready? Bzzz. Here comes another one. Bzzz. 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 Those are some big flies. And one more. Bzzz. There they go. They all flew off of the web. Usually flies are not that lucky to be able to get off of the web. Usually they're stuck forever. The word web starts with the letter W. We're going to learn a lot about the letter W today. First, we're going to play a game with the letter W. And I have some other pictures, other than a web, that start with a W. Will you see if you can name them? This is a tricky one. Do you know what this is called? It's a windmill. Windmill starts with W. You might drink this. This is water. Water starts with, tell me, W. You're right. What's this one? A window. Good. Window starts with W. Well done. Do you know what this is? You might wear it to tell the time. It's a watch. Watch starts with watch. W. Well done. This is a wall. Wall starts with W. Wonderful work. I love this fruit. This is a watermelon. Watermelon starts with, say it, W. Wow. This is a whale. Whale starts with W. You're good at this. And this could be really loud. This is a whistle. Whistle starts with W. Wow, wow, wow. I'm so impressed. You know the letter W. W goes down, up, W. And it says web, windmill. And I'm going to hide this W. And you have to try to find it. Look over here at the web. Each of these starts the same. Choose a picture in the letter W game. Which picture should we choose? Which W picture? Where do you think the W is hiding? Whale? Let's look and see. Nope, it wasn't behind the whale, but you're right. Whale starts with W. Good. Which one should we check next? Water? Okay, I heard some friends say water. If that wasn't your guess, thank you for waiting. I appreciate you being patient. It wasn't behind the water, but you're right. Water starts with W. Well done. Which one should we check next? Watermelon? That's my favorite thing to eat, especially in the summer. Let's see. I think you found it. The W was behind the watermelon. Wow. Brain, good guessing. Should we play again? Let's turn over the water and the whale. Okay, no peeking. I'm going to have you look over here at the web and all of those big flies at the bottom. Okay, should I put it up high or down low? Where should we put the W? Each of these starts the same. Choose a picture in the letter W game. Which picture do you want to try first? I hear you. So many friends have guesses. Watch. Okay, I heard lots of friends yell watch. Let's look and see. Nope, it wasn't behind the watch, but you're right. Watch starts with W. Good. Which picture should we try next? Oh, that's a loud one. The whistle? Okay. No, not this time. But you're right. Whistle starts with W. Where could that W be? Window? Okay, let's look and see. No, not this time. But you're right. Window starts with W. Where's the W? That's where it was last time. Do you want to try watermelon again? Okay, we can look and see. It's not there, but you're right. Watermelon starts with W. Whew. We've looked under half of the pictures. Where could it be? What's your next guess? Wall? Okay, let's look under the wall. No, it's not under the wall, but wall starts with W. Could it be windmill, water, or whale? Where's that W? What's your guess? Windmill? Okay, let's look and see. It is hiding back there. You found the W. Windmill starts with W, and we found it. Another brain kiss. Mwah! Brain, you're so smart. Well done, my wonderful friends. I'm so proud of you. You're going to like the book that I chose for you today. This book is called Walter's Wonderful Web. And look at all the W's in the title. Walter's Wonderful, that's a fancy W, isn't it? Web, 3 W's. Walter's Wonderful Web. It's a W book. In this book, Walter gets frustrated because all of the webs that he builds are not strong enough to withstand the wind. And so Walter has to get really creative. He has to have determination, kind of like the itsy bitsy spider yesterday. Maybe when we're reading this book, your brain is making a connection. Maybe your brain is saying, that spider reminds me of the spider yesterday who had to keep trying and trying again. Will you let me know if your brain makes a connection? That's what wonderful readers do. Okay, let's read Walter's Wonderful Web. Here's the title page. Walter's Wonderful Web by Tim Hopgood. Do you see Walter hiding behind the fall leaves? Walter wished he could spin a perfect web just like his friends. But Walter's webs weren't perfect. They were wibbly wobbly. And when the wind blows, wibbly wobbly webs always blow away. But Walter was determined. So one morning, he decided to start with something simple. Very carefully, he made a small web in the shape of... What shape is that with the 3 sides? A triangle! Whoosh went the wind, and it blew the web away. Walter started again. This time, he made a bigger web in the shape of a... Do you know this one? with the four sides the same? Square! Whoosh went the wind, and it blew the web away. Walter sighed and started again. This time he made a longer web in the shape of a... Ooh, look how long this one is with the long sides and a short side and a long side. Do you know this shape? Rectangle. Well done. Whoosh went the wind, and it blew the web away. Walter sighed. Then he stretched his legs and made a taller web in the shape of a... Do you know this one with a point at the top like a kite? Diamond! Whoosh! Whoosh went the wind, and it blew that web away too. Perhaps my webs should be more round, thought Walter. Do you know a shape that's more round? So he climbed up and down. He twisted and twirled. Would this be Walter's first perfect web? Nearly. It wasn't a perfect web, but it was an almost perfect circle. And it looked strong. Do you see Walter in his circle web? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh went the wind. Poor Walter hit the ground with a bump. That must be frustrating. Every web he built got blown away. How frustrating. Wonder what Walter will do when he's feeling frustrated. Walter was tired and upset. He felt like giving up. But as the sun went down, he thought about all the different shapes he had made. All at once, he knew just what to do. So he took a deep breath and set to work. He's going to try again. He's determined. Whoosh went the wind, but it didn't stop Walter or his web. Not this time. Look, he's working under the light of the moon, and the owls are watching. Wow. Walter's web shone in the moonlight. It was better than perfect. It was a truly wonderful web. Do you see all of the different shapes that he made in this web? Can you see some circles? And do you see some triangles? And do you see a diamond in the middle? What other shapes do you see? Some squares? Yes. These are all of the shapes that Walter made. He made a triangle. Can you say them? A circle, a rectangle, diamond, good, and a square. You're so smart. And there's Walter with a smile. He's feeling proud because he didn't give up. He kept trying and trying until his web worked out. Good job, Walter, with your wonderful web. Today, I'm going to show you a fun way to make your own wonderful web. Are you ready? Let's see here. For this wonderful web, you only need 2 supplies. One supply maybe you can find in your garage or in your workshop, if you have a little workshop with tools. And the other supply, maybe you have in your crafting area. So this is a piece of sandpaper. It's scratchy. It's a piece of paper and it has sand glued to it. It's scratchy sandpaper. And I like to use scratchy sandpaper to make a web because you don't need any glue. And I also have some pieces of yarn. You could use string or yarn or whatever you have available. And what you're going to do today is design your own web on the sandpaper. You can make it any shape that you want, just like Walter did in the story. Maybe you want to make it a round web. And do you see what happens when I stick my yarn on the sandpaper? It doesn't move around. You don't even need any glue with it. So you can be really creative with this activity. You can make your yarn go down or around or side by side like this, and it will just stick. If you don't like the shape that you made, it's no problem. You just pick it off and try again. That's the nice thing about using sandpaper and not glue. It's not permanent. It's quick and easy. I think I'm going to make my web look a little bit like a circle. I think I'll make it go all the way around like a circle. I need some more silk. If I was a spider, I would have to spin more silk to make a wonderful web. And you can make your web look any way you want. And if you don't like the way it is, you just pick it off and move it around. But the sandpaper sticks to the yarn and you don't even have to use any glue. So this is one that you can make and take apart and make again, just like Walter did in the story about his wonderful web. If you make a web out of sandpaper and yarn, will you take a picture and show me? I would love to see it. I had fun today learning all about spiders and their webs. It's already time for us to call Betsy to come back though. Can you call for her? 1, 2, 3, say, Betsy, come back. Come on, Betsy bird. Hello, friends. Oh, I wish I could spin a web. Betsy, you can't spin a web. You don't have any spinnerets. No, only spiders, arachnids, can spin webs. Sorry about that. Oh, you're right, but you can fly and eat birdseed. Yes, yes, yes. Let's sing a nice goodbye together today. Preschool time is over now, over now, over now. Preschool time is over now for another day. Wave goodbye to all of our friends, all of our friends, all of our friends. Wave goodbye to all of our friends. It's time to stay home and play. Hip, hip, hooray! Do you have some birdseed way down in your pocket? Okay, reach down and get it. And while you're getting your handful of birdseed, I'll show you that this is what your play pack looks like today. It has some fun ideas for ways that you can play and pretend to be a spider and make a web and even practice the letter W after the video is over today. Throw your birdseed this way. Betsy's tummy's grumbling. Thank you for the birdseed. And if you'd like to catch Betsy's kiss, just hold your hand out like this. Here it comes. Did you catch it? Stick it to your cheek and give yourself a big hug from Miss Jamie and Betsy. We love spending the day with you every day during virtual preschool. We can't wait to see you again next time. Bye-bye, friends. Thanks for the birdseed.